Hello, a recent story on Medium got smart home enthusiasts talking big time. This story was from Brandon Jackson, a software engineer whose smart home was powered by Amazon. At the end of May 2023, Brandon got completely locked out of all of these products because of a simple misunderstanding. Luckily, in this case, Brandon was able to switch over to Siri to control many of his non-Amazon smart home products. But it does raise an important point. If someone relies entirely on Amazon to control their smart home, they could find themselves literally locked out of their home if they, for example, had a smart door lock and they relied on Amazon to control this. So what exactly happens here? And if you do have lots of Amazon products, are you doomed? Well, let's dive into this worrying episode. On the 25th of May 2023, Brandon received delivery to his house. Brandon's Eufy doorbell issued an automatic reply saying, "Excuse me, can I help you?" But somehow, the driver, who was apparently wearing headphones and was already walking away, concluded that the Ring doorbell was racist to them. They reported this to Amazon, who promptly suspended Brandon's Amazon account. In the process, this stopped all of Brandon's Echo devices from working. Luckily, Brandon is a software engineer, so they had the technical expertise to switch over to Siri and also explore Raspberry Pis as an alternative to manage their smart home devices. But it's still massively concerning, to be honest, because not everyone will be able to do this. If you run everything through Amazon and you have a number of mission-critical smart devices like smart door locks and water leak sensors, you could have major issues if an Amazon employee reports that you acted inappropriately. Before diving into my thoughts and advice on this story, I should quickly say that I know that being a delivery driver isn't easy. I'm sure some drivers have terrible experiences with members of the public, and of course it's only right that companies investigate these cases. However, it's a massive concern to me that a headphone-wearing driver who hears a robotic voice can result in somebody being locked out of their smart home for an entire week. While Amazon is a private company, you'd have thought that since we pay good money for Amazon smart home products, they wouldn't operate on a shoot first, ask questions later basis. It's also concerning that Amazon have one account that controls everything. Shopping, music, video, and people's smart homes. Brandon suggests that maybe there should be a separate account to the rest of Amazon, so that people can carry on using their smart home, even if there's a problem with the Amazon account. I think this would be reasonable because, many people's smart homes are more than just fun little consumer gadgets. People use smart devices to control their home's temperature and, even access to their house through their smart lock. Blind people also regularly rely on smart devices to easily hear news, listen to music and call family and friends. As smart homes become even more prominent, I really hope that Amazon make permanent changes so that their accounts are somewhat separate to Amazon accounts. No one should have to repeat Brandon's experience, in my opinion. In terms of what we as consumers can do to protect ourselves from this, it's difficult. There's no easy answer apart from not buying Amazon's products, and also ensuring that any smart home products that you use can be controlled locally. You might think that Brandon's experience is an isolated incident, but the moment you rely on cloud-based services, you are opening yourself up to this exact type of experience. Remember that in 2020, Ring randomly emailed all their customers saying that unless they start paying a monthly subscription fee, their smart home devices would just stop working. And earlier this year, Ring, who are owned by Amazon, decided that the popular modes feature on the app will stop working unless people start paying a monthly subscription fee. This change was especially bad for Ring Alarm customers who really relied on that modes feature. Finally, remember that Amazon recently nerfed their popular Prime Music subscription service last year, so that it became a lot less useful and less powerful unless you start paying for Amazon Music Unlimited. Quite simply, Amazon are not some lovely pro-consumer company. Brandon's experience is unlikely to be a one-off, in my opinion. So what can we do about it? Well, there's two main things to do. Firstly, never rely on Amazon to manage key household features. Always have a backup option, and preferably a physical one too. What I mean by this is that if you have a smart door lock, for example, all users should be able to control it through a non-app, such as the Smart Lock's own app. If you find that you're mainly relying on the Alexa app for it, then you're probably doing something wrong. Equally, the smart lock should have a physical backup, such as a key slot. Smart locks that only work over the internet always scare me, to be honest. The same principle applies outside of smart door locks, of course. You should also be able to control your smart lighting system without using your smart speakers. This is partly why I like Philips Hue, because you can control their lights through their lighting accessories like the Hue dimmers and the motion sensors. That's the first thing to do to escape Amazon's grasp. Secondly, every single smart home device that you own should ideally support local control. You almost have to assume that the manufacturer could go out of business at any point and plan accordingly. Heck, this is actually what's happened with LifeX. They are literally bankrupt here in the UK. Thankfully, the new American owners are keeping the servers online, for now, for us Brits, but otherwise the LifeX app would have just stopped working. Luckily though, LifeX bulbs support local control, meaning that you can use products like Habitat or Home Assistant to control the LifeX bulbs, even if the LifeX app disappears overnight. This is a crucial point, and it's one that Brandon flags up too. Before buying a smart home device, I now always check to see if it has simple local control. In other words, could I buy a Raspberry Pi, install Home Assistant on it, and then carry on using the smart device as though nothing has changed? This is the mindset that we should all get into to ensure that we don't end up in Brandon's shoes. It sucks, but there are now too many stories of cloud-based smart devices not being a stable, long-term option. I speak about this more on the Smart Home Point blog, where I discuss reasons why I personally think that Amazon will soon start charging a subscription for their smart home platform. The link to that will be down in the description. I hope this video has given you something to think about, but I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Please also like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you.